All right, man. Kyrie Irving calls cap. He calls cap on Rick Bucher, saying that in negotiations to extend him with the Brooklyn Nets, that he asked to be put in his contract that he only would play 60 games per season. Now, the road he been on, to be honest, the road that he been on. Sorry for Mason enjoying his bone. He about to get put out, but the road he been on, I wouldn't put it past him though. But Rick Bucher been saying some cap lately. I think the other cap he said was Ben Simmons left the group chat. Well, that's what Ben Simmons called a cap, but obviously they're not gonna go in there and they're not gonna admit that Rick Bucher said the truth. But he said the other day that Ben Simmons left the group chat after Kevin Durant and the players on Nets asked him his status for Game 4 versus the Boston Celtics. So says Kyrie denies report that he only wants to play 60 games per season, and that sounds about right. You got to understand, man, all this is a mindset. That's the truth. Whatever you approach in life, it's a mindset. If you speak it, you believe it, you walk it, it'll happen. Real talk, and I'm a huge believer in that. I'm a huge believer in that. And he ain't never played close to a full season. I won't say close, but he ain't never played a full season. That's just being honest. He ain't played close to, I pull all that up, but it seemed like something he'd say, but how do you, it seemed like something that he'd be on, but how do you even like negotiate that in the contract? The players, headed by LeBron, they don't want to be playing more than 60 games. I mean, they want the NBA season cut down and all that, man. They just like snack cakes in the NBA, bro, nowadays. You got to understand, a lot of Dr. J and them used to travel by bus city to city. The Detroit Pistons was the first team with a PJ. But it says Kyrie, gift denying reports of Rick Bucher only wants to play 60 games, excuse me. So he did like see if I can pull it up. Jesus Christ. So I don't know, man. They got crazy tweets. So I don't even know which tweet it is, to be honest. So I mean, they got all these different tweet links here, and it ain't none of them to what you looking for. But I can see him saying some stuff like that. I definitely could. My left son isn't bright enough today, so I can't play today. All that type of stuff. All that type of stuff. And he don't never be available in games anyway. So here we go right here. Shout out to Clutch Points. They clutch. Super duper clutch. So here we go right here. Unless they refreshed it. So here we go. That's what he posted to the story about, say Rick Bucher told Kyrie wanted a new contract to guarantee he wouldn't have to play more than 60 games this season. It will not have to play any back-to-backs. But his whole career, Kyrie, this is what Kyrie put down there, the cap thing. But where do some of this stuff even come from, bro? But it do sound like something that he would say. It do sound like something he would request. He ain't playing games, no way. Always injured when you need him. Had he been healthy in Boston, he would have had a championship without LeBron. They'd have put LeBron out in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's crazy if he was healthy. So it do sound like something that you believe. He done did some crazy and wild stuff before, even before all this with the jab and all that type of stuff. The most games that Kyrie Irving played, he played 75 and 14-15. Yep, 75, 71, 72, He started in the league 51, 59, 71, 75, 53, 72. Then after that 72 seasons, it was 60, 67, 20. That's the pandemic year, though. 54 and 29 last year. So, he ain't played all that many games. And how old is he? 30 years old. So, man, come on. Rarely available. Rarely available. And I believe him when he says cap. But that organization and Kyrie and Kevin Durant, they got their own separate beefs going right now. Let's keep it real. They got their own separate beefs going right now. They don't know which way is up. Now, Kevin Durant about to set out training camp. And then you know what's going to happen. Kyrie going to feel a certain type of way. He going to start acting the fool and want a way out. Now, Lakers talking about now we willing to give up draft picks for him and all that type of stuff. Come on. This ain't about to end well for Brooklyn. This ain't going unless they just, they meet and they just put it all out. But when you and Kevin Durant asked for somebody to be fired, then you got Kyrie who came back out and he had somebody put out there say, well, I don't hate Sean Marks and Steve Nash. But him and Kevin Durant might have something going on too. Kevin Durant blasting them. He said, well, I don't hate them. But you was holding practices after Steve Nash's practices. I don't even know who want to deal with these dudes right at this point. Let's be real. Who want to get in here and deal with this? Seriously, who want to get in here and deal with these dudes at this point? Honestly, who want to get in here and deal with this? Come on. So between him and Kevin Durant, bro, I could definitely see this something that he would go out here and say. I ain't even gonna lie. I definitely could see if he, I definitely could see him coming out here saying some shit like this. I'm sorry. I definitely could see him coming out saying something like this. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But it is what it is. Only time will tell. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to notifications. We go live. We drop a video. Hit my link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts. Radio Public, number of places over there. Don't forget to check out the NBA Talk playlist for more videos like this. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time. Peace.